Okay, moving on, we have Bernard Santos of My Movie World.
Yes, hello, good evening. Hi Nadine, good morning.
Bernard, good evening.
Okay, so my first or my only question for you is what is the most memorable or challenging experience that you've gone through while filming Greed, whether it is behind the scenes or while shooting the movie?
Hmm. Ano ba yung pinaka-challenging and memorable? Um, I think it's yung ang hirap kasi baka ma-spoil ko yung yung last part po ng film kasi sobrang madugo po siya. As you can see in the trailer, literally madugo po talaga siya. I think it's also, yun kasi po din yung pinaka-climax ng pelikula. So shooting it, like, there was so much pressure kasi nga medyo uh, yung may time constraint din po kami. Tapos whole cast na siya, nandun na. Tapos ang daming nangyayari. So parang lahat kami parang alam mo po yan, parang hindi kami mapakali lahat, but then I would definitely say that it is the masterpiece in the whole film just because ayoko mag-smile, basta yun po yung pinaka-memorable para sa akin. And yun din yung time na parang pag nag-uusap kami ni Direk Yam, nagbibigay po ako ng suggestion sa kanya kung ano po yung parang naiisip ko na gagawin ng character ko. Talagang ano lang siya, it's a very creative moment and it's a very collaborative moment. So yun po yung pinaka favorite part ko and memorable.
Oh, okay, thank you Nadine. Thank you Nadine, and we're excited to watch your comeback film. And
Thank
good luck.
you. Thank you, Sir Bernard.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was Bernard Santos of My Movie World. Let me call in Mac Richard Paglikawan of Lionheart TV. Hello, good evening. Okay, please do stand by for our next batch. Albert Bryan, Chicanes Avenue, Cecil Genoven, Negros Now Weekly, Naz Tabares of Pelicula Mania, Kate Adahar, Random Republica, and MJ De Leon of Glitz.ph. Our next question will be coming from Albert Bryan of Chicanes Avenue.
Hey, mabuhay!
Hi.
Hi,
Hey,
Nadine! I'm so happy to see you again.
Good to see you.
Ayan. Yung question ko, dear, hypothetically, what will you do if you win the jackpot prize in a lottery?
If I win the jackpot prize in a lottery, ako po talaga gusto kong tulungan yung mga dog shelters. So, gusto ko pong i-donate yung pera kasi I know it sounds really like parang hindi siya believable na i-donate ko lang yung pera, but sa akin po kasi yung pinaka nagpapasaya sa akin is yung pag nakakatulong po ako sa ibang tao. So, gusto ko po siyang i-donate sa mga shelters and of course, to people who need it then, especially ngayon, ang gulo-gulo po sa Ukraine. So, they need assistance and to people at to the provinces also po na affected ng Odette. So, yun po, i-donate ko po yung pera.
Wow. Actually, we really admired what you did dun sa Odette, yung volunteerism na pinapakita mo palagi.
Helping
Thank you,
lang po.
Nadine.
Thank you.
Thank you, dear. More
Albert.
movies for you. Thank you, Jean.
Thank you very much, Albert Bryan of Chicanes Avenue. Up next, we have Miss Cecil Genove of Negros Now Weekly. Hello, Miss Cecil. Hello po. Ayan, nakamute po kayo.
Sorry. Yes. Okay. There you are. Hi, Nadine.
Hi, Miss Cecil.
Yes. And greetings from Dumaguete City. Ang ganda-ganda mo, no? Yeah. Okay. You yourself said that a lot of things, no, happened to you in the last 2 years or even much earlier than that, no? Especially now that we are still in a pandemic. Anong mga adjustments na ginawa mo, especially that parang this is your comeback movie after some time. Di ba, medyo naka-lock-in pa rin, no, ang pag-shoot nitong movie na ito. So, anong mga adjustments, especially with your co-stars, si Diego, si Direk pa rin. And also the adjustment, kasi parang thriller ito, no? And you've not really been known to be yung starring in a thriller movie. Yeah.
Sorry po. Well, with adjustments, I guess, medyo nahirapan po ako is with acting. Sorry. With acting po, kasi nga po, ang tagal kong hindi umarte and ang tagal ko pong hindi humarap sa camera tapos uma-acting. So, medyo nakakapanibago po. But then, si Direk Yam din naman kasi he's very supportive. Tapos talagang, you know, he pushes you, but in a way na hindi naman harmful sa'yo. Parang in a way na he encourages. So, eventually na warm up naman po ako after a couple of scenes. Pero parang weird talaga sa pakiramdam nung una, but then naging okay naman po. Also with what's the other question po? Sorry.
Yeah, parang adjustments with the lock-in, shooting, and all that. Yes.
First time ko pong mag-lock-in, actually, na shoot. So, I know, actually, I've done lock-ins na pala before pag nag-abroad po kami.
Yeah.
But this is different kasi po ngayon mas strict. Siyempre, pag hindi kayo nagtitake, magsusuot ka ng mask or kailangan, may mga protocols po kasi. So, medyo iba. There's social distancing. So, minsan nakakalimutan namin pag sama-sama po kami tapos nakaupo lang kami lahat, nakakalimutan namin na ayaw nga pala, like, kailangan mag-social distancing. Pero ang okay po kasi sa shoot namin, since it's outdoor, hindi siya super strict. Kasi po na-experience ko po before na pag-studio, yun po talaga yung sobrang strict sila. Pero dito naman po, hindi naman masyado. Adjusting din po with of course, a new director, Direk Yam, and co-actors. Kasi first time ko po silang makatrabaho lahat. Hindi po naging mahirap kasi pag hindi po kami nagtatrabaho, talagang nagkakwentuhan po kami. Ang dami po naming napag-uusapan, kumakain po kami ng sabay-sabay. So, hindi po talaga siya mahirap, to be honest. Yeah.
After all, you are all professionals naman, no, Miss Nadine?
Yes.
Okay. So welcome back, and Godspeed, Miss Nadine. Hope to see you in more movies. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you, Miss Jean.
Thank you very much, Ms. Cecil Genove of Negros Now Weekly. Up next, we have Naz Tabares of Película.
Hello po. She's empowering in a way na you see her growth in the film, and I guess that is the case for everyone. From, you know, being someone who just follows orders, kasi yun yung character niya in the beginning of the movie. So parang sumusunod lang siya, and towards the end of it, parang you see her take control. So it is, of course, it's character growth for everyone. I went through the same thing. And yes, she's very inspiring in a way. Medyo weird lang kasi may patayan, but but you know, it in a way, yeah, she's inspiring. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Naz Tabares of Película. Up next, we have Ms. Kate Adahar of Random Republica.
Thanks, Jean. Hi, Nadine. Good evening. You mentioned earlier na you did a lot of self-work during the break, na I'm assuming self-care is a part of it. Ngayon na back to work ka na, ano yung mga self-care activities na you wish to still incorporate in your life na na-enjoy mo nung naka-break ka?
Well, definitely taking a break, going out of town, maybe going home to Siargao is good. You know, every once in a while, we all need breaks. Kasi pag sobrang dami na nung trabaho, it's all piling up, you get really stressed, tapos nagugulo din yung utak mo. Tapos eventually, I guess the quality of your work then medyo pumapangit na. So, taking breaks, and I don't think my schedule is gonna be so hectic naman na hindi ako makakapag-vacation or makakapag-break. I guess the difference of the industry now is that Everyone is taking care of themselves more. And I think that everyone is also focusing on health. So hopefully this time around, it's not the same as before na like wala talagang pahinga, like every day just working. Minsan nagpapatong-patong yung schedules. I don't think that's gonna happen anymore just because we learned a lot of things during the pandemic. So it's totally different now. It's a different world.
Thank you, and good luck. Thanks, Jean.
Thank you very much. That was Kate Adahar of Random Republica. Next, we have MJ De Leon of glitz.ph.
Hi Nadine, good afternoon.
I am
Good evening na pala.
Yeah. Good
Yeah.
evening.
First of all, thank you for doing that for Siargao pala. We've seen your stories.
My pleasure.
Yun, I just have to mute that kasi nag-echo. So anyway, my question is, my favorite movie of you is of course Never Not Love You pa din. But from Ulan to Greed, parang there's a departure to the Nadine that people fell in love with. So before kasi parang relatable, light, and straightforward yung characters. Right now, sinabi mo nga earlier, you have becoming artsy, medyo sublime, and medyo off-stream yung characters, especially this one here, sa Greed. Do you think, is this intentional? Ito na ba talaga yung parang sort of direction ng isang actress na Nadine Lustre?
It is definitely intentional, and I'd like to say that I'm taking my, I think, character development or character change, like first, like real character development into my work also. Just because ayoko din nandun lang ako palagi. Like eventually it gets too repetitive. It could get a bit boring for me as well, just because nagawa ko na yan eh. Like it's time to do something else, like especially me, I'm very adventurous. I love to explore. I like trying new things. So I feel like I want to do, hindi naman crazier, but like out of the box, films, even things. I'm taking that growth with me as well, and I'm taking that change with me and seriously also. So
I
people
see.
are different side of me this time around.
I see. Sorry, I know one question na, but sundot ko lang just to follow up to that. Are you not afraid na it may be, you may become a stranger to your fans na, nasanay sa isang Nadine Lustre before?
Yeah. Well, with the fans, I know that they're very, very supportive, and I know that they love me with whatever it is that I want to do. But then at the end of the day, it's more of like I'm really doing it for myself. And when I grow older, I want to look back and tell myself now, okay, I'm proud of the things that I did. I'm glad that I did this. I'm glad that I did that. Like I don't want to look back and say, man, sana ginawa ko pala yun. Sana pala ganito yung, diba? Like, I don't want to look back and regret from not doing the things that I wanted to do. So, at the end of the day, like, I'm putting myself first.
Thank you, Nadine. Very bold, very bold. We're excited for April 8th. Thank you. Thank you, Jean.
Thank you very much. That was MJ De Leon. Up next, please do stand by Ian Batingal, Net 25, Ace Perez, Sunstar Davao, Sanden and Nadia Banat Cebu, Alan Sancon of Stars Photo Vids. Again, to our dear press, we only have 10 minutes to go, so one question lang po per press. Let's start off with Ian Batingal of Net 25. Hello, good evening. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's move on. Okay, up next we have Ace Perez of Sunstar Davao.
Hello, good evening. Good evening, Nadine. Hello here from Davao City. My question is, you were mentioning kanina that you like the direction of your career, especially in the acting part of Nadine Lustre. What do you like to tell mga young actors and new actors in the industry who wanted to also pursue that kind of direction, to pursue the art of acting?
Well, ako, my advice is to not be afraid of change, to not be afraid of trying new things, to not be afraid of exploring. Kasi I was also scared before kasi I would always think to myself na what if hindi gusto ng mga tao? What if hindi magustuhan ng mga fans ko? But then like if you really look into it, parang if you don't try out new things, sayang, you know, like you're gonna be boxed. That's what I also didn't want for myself. Like I don't want to be just known for romance, comedies, dramas. Like I don't want to be known for that lang. I wanted to show everyone like what it is that I am capable of. So yun lang, don't be afraid, just explore. Do new things, yun lang.
Thank you so much, Padayon Nadine.
Thank you.
Very much. Ace Perez of Sunstar Davao. Up next, we have Sanden and Nadia of Banat Cebu. Hello, Sanden.
Yes, magandang gabi Gino at magandang gabi Nadine. Ang tanong ko, Nadine, sabi mo ba tuloy-tuloy na yung mga acting projects mo sa Viva? Ano ba yung mangyayari no sa advocacy mo doon sa Siargao, yung advocacy mo sa environment at iba pa mga programa na nasimulan mo doon sa Siargao?
I mean, definitely maraming kailangang gawin, and ako naman kasi I'm a huge nature girl. So like the environment is really important to me ever since I'm working with for the future also with the Yangil reforestation. So ever since talaga kasama talaga siya sa mga gusto kong gawin, just advocacies with the environment and even with, I guess, with animals as well. There's a lot of things to do, but syempre, I know that if I do get more work and I do get more projects, it's gonna be more difficult kasi nga ang dami ko there's a lot of things on my plate, but nang natutunan ko kasi really is time management and learning how to just organize everything that you want to do. But hopefully naman hindi magiging ganun ka-hectic yung schedule na hindi ko na makakalimutan yung ibang mga gusto kong gawin. So it's really just time management lang talaga and learning how to manage your schedule.
Yeah. Maraming salamat Nadine, ay talagang masasabi natin na ikaw na talaga. No? Kasi
Thanks, Anden.
magandang gabi at congratulations sa bagong project mo.
Salamat. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sanden and Nadia of Banat Cebu. Up next, we have Alan Sancon of Stars Photo Bids.
Hi, good evening. Thank you, Jean.
Hi, good evening, Alan.
Good evening, Nadine. Nice to see you.
Good to see you again.
Yeah, thank you. We're so excited to dito sa comeback movie mong Grid, no? Pero syempre marami ring nakakamiss. Sabi mo nga, not a love team, pero yung Jaden fans, di ba? Dun sa love team ni James. Is there any possibility to work again soon kung magkaroon ng pagkakataon with James? Not a love team, but yung medyo mas mga out of the box character.
Yeah. I think it really depends on the story at the end of the day. Kasi even naman si James, he's very explorative with all of the things that he wants to do. Let's see if he's still down to do movies. I'm sure that, you know, if there's a good script, he's probably game to do it. But for now, I feel like he really wants to focus more on his music. That's why he's in LA. So, yon. It depends. It really depends. We'll see.
Yeah, so sana nga no, magkaroon kayo ng comeback movie together. Maraming nakamiss.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Nadine.
Thank you. Salamat po.
Thank you, Jean.
Thank you very much. That was Alan Sancon of Stars Photo Vids. And Nadine, we have here more questions from our press. Let me read it for you. From Ray Sanchez of Tribune. How did you celebrate Women's Day? And what's your message to all women?
How did I celebrate Women's Day? I don't know if I'd even celebrate it. No, because nung International Women's Day kasi I was working actually. I'm not gonna say why I'm working or what it's for, but I guess yun lang, I was really working, but also celebrating myself because when I'm working, syempre, nakaayos ka and all, you feel beautiful. It's mainly more of celebrating the woman that I am. So didn't really have like a big celebration with all my other friends since I'm abroad. So yon.
Thank you, Nadine. That is a question from Ray Sanchez of Tribune. From G. Trilliana of Malaya Business Insight. You are deglamorized in this project. What made you say yes to this, and what excites you about this project that made you want to do it?
It's really just diving into the character. You know, if the character really calls for, you know, you being like deglamorized, like I would do it. And syempre, it's a commitment. And I didn't mind at all. I didn't mind. I told Direk Yam that like whatever he requests for, like I would do it. But Direk Yam naman kasi like he's also very simple, you know, when you work with him. He, as long as you're comfortable, he's good with that. That's all that matters to him. So I really didn't mind being deglamorized. Like the character really calls for it. So okay lang.
Nadine? Up next question from Zheng Bauto of Showbiz Nest Lifestyle. Do you have any personal experience sa isang tao or situation that exemplify greediness? Ano yung naging epekto nito sa'yo? And what advice can you give sa ibang tao para maiwasan nilang maging victim ng greediness?
I wouldn't say that it's the same kind of greediness. I mean, it's all different forms. It's all different phases of greed naman. But I guess I'm not friends with that person anymore. So in a way, it didn't really affect me so much. It's just that, you know, you lose the friendship with the person. So I wouldn't say that it affected me so much, because a lot of people were involved. So yeah, I guess to avoid it, just you know, if it's someone who's close to you, if it's someone who's really important to you, it's best that you talk to that person and try to get things straight. If you really care about the person. But if not naman, you know, and that person is dispensable, then just avoid the person, just like what I did. Yeah.
Thank you for your answers, Nadine. And I think that is our last question for tonight. Thank you so much. And may we ask you to please invite everyone to support your movie Greed, showing na on March 16th sa Vivamax Plus. Go ahead.
Yes, I'm inviting everyone to watch Greed, March 16 na po yan. This is directed by Yam Laranas. Also starring our Diego Loyzaga, Kuya Epic Kizon, and a lot more. We're super, super excited for everyone to see it. So sana po sumubaybay po kayo sa Vivamax Plus and panoorin niyo po yung Greed. Thank you to all the fans who supported, and I'm super, super excited for this comeback. Sana po magustuhan ninyong lahat. And thank you to all the press who are here tonight. Salamat po. Thank you, and thank you, Viva.